Hello, everyone. It's Tombo the Tornado, just checking in. I'm just basically wrapping up the photo competition and trying to knock out some rare dialogue at the same time. Just, uh, just the last few ones to get now. Um, I'm pretty happy with most of them, but I think I want to go back to Zero Dawn for one of them because and I did say at the time you can use Zero Dawn if you want, and if you still want to, you still can. Um, but yeah, I can't quite get the jumping from a machine and killing something. It's a work in progress, but I preferred it from. Obviously, I can't fly, so I wanted a nice raptor shot where it was jumping through the air and I was jumping off the raptor to kill something while it was flying through the air. I couldn't get that. It just wouldn't happen for me. Um, so yeah, I might have to go back to Zero Dawn. And I'm not sad about that, to be honest, because I think I can do a better job of what I want to do from there. In regards to the rare dialogue now, I'm at the stage where a lot of things. This is like the big point. I'm not there yet on the releases, but I've gone past the base. If you're watching these in order, you know that I'm nowhere near this area, but in actual fact, sneak peek, I've actually gone way past there. I've got all this rare dialogue to upload. It's all very much fragmented at the moment. It's all ready to go, um, but it's the raw fragments of it. I haven't edited it. I haven't strung it together, and this is where I'm kind of stopping for a very specific reason. Um, I've started to do the Talana rare dialogue, but I can't unlock the Talana rare dialogue until Aloy crosses the mountains. Well, you say she's already crossed the mountains, but there is some rare dialogue to be had here where you meet two hunters. There is some rare dialogue elsewhere, and I'm trying to get all that before continuing with the Talana quest. And ultimately, I'm not actually going to keep this rare dialogue, this interaction, I should say, in my main game because I'm going to see if I can, by bypassing the mountains. Yes, I went over the mountain and I didn't go through those guys. I'm hoping that later on I'll get some rare dialogue from Tanaf, like saying, "No one saw you go over the mountains," or something like that. S Something a bit strange and along those sort of lines. But who knows? Maybe I will, maybe I won't, maybe it'll be pointless. But at this stage, I can't wrap up the Talana story until that's complete, and that won't be complete for a while. So, yeah, there are more videos coming, and in fact, I think I've got maybe 6 videos lined up. Um, but my point is that I'm gonna work hard and I'm gonna try and stay off Apex a bit more. Even though there are Apex videos coming out soon, because I have too much on Apex. I've saved a lot of stuff on there. I need to make more compilations, get rid of the videos, free up space for this. What I'm trying to say is, in my own muddled way, certain quests get triggered at certain times. And if I want to do, say, the Talana storyline, I'm going to have to wait until I can release the whole thing for that specific storyline until everything over here is settled, until the rest of this is settled. Now, I've got 3 separate saves on the go, and that was right before I went to see Silence and started the quest over here. So at that stage, everything's saved on this shelter, so it's right before all of this started. And you might think that's a long way to go back, and surely, you don't want to do that, but I kind of do for rare dialogue's sake. Long story short, The next 6 videos I'm going to upload every week. This week I'm taking a week off for the photo mode competition, which will buy me another week, which should be enough time to finish what I need to do to unlock the dialogue I need to get the Talana storyline sorted so I can get all that rare dialogue and ship it out to you guys. But there are 2 main quests where I know there's rare dialogue there, and I know from previous interactions, certainly for a while there, I did everything in Chainscrape, and then I came out into this massive world, and then I just started doing some story, doing some this, doing some of that. And I realized very quickly there is a lot of rare dialogue out there, and I'm never going to get it all in one playthrough. So I'm going to do my best on this first playthrough to get as much rare dialogue crammed in as possible, so that when I go through my second, my third playthrough, and I'm probably going to do those on New Game Plus, so that I can get the trophies while also getting rare dialogue. Um, 2 birds, 1 stone sort of thing. I don't think I'd be up for like hardest level New Game Plus because there's just too much game to like get through. But all the same, I might do that on the third playthrough actually. But all the same, the main issue is these quests. You got Broken Sky, Sea of Sands, and Seeds of the Past. These are the main coordinates for the other, systems: In Pursuit of Poseidon, In Pursuit of Ether, and In Pursuit of Demeter. So something, if you haven't played the game, please don't listen out on. And I will say massive spoilers for all of this now. I should have said that maybe at the start of the video, but if you're watching this now and you still haven't played the game, please go and play the game. It's so worth it. But yeah, one of the quests triggers for beta, and there's a lot of rare dialogue to be had there. And in order to get all that rare dialogue for you guys, I'm going to have to revolutionize. I'm trying to think ahead and I'm trying to plan ahead. And what I've actually done is, for the first time during rare dialogue, I've started to commit to paper and to make notes of I want to go here at this time. I want to go here then in the next playthrough at this time. And just see what I can get out of it, because it's a huge map. There's so much going on, and I know I've already missed some things, but I know I can get them on the next playthrough. But what I'm trying to do is get the side missions, like the Talana mission, done in one go, and then any snippets of rare dialogue will be picked up on the next playthrough. And then on the playthrough after that, anything else that's rare dialogue, I will pick up again. So I'm just going to keep like cycling through playthroughs until every rare dialogue is sort of grabbed and pulled in. I'm still discovering places on the map, because during the photo mode competition, I didn't do it all on this playthrough because hardly anything is unlocked. And I've still discovered some new things, and I'm thinking right now, that's going to be rare dialogue, but if we go here at this time, they're going to say this. If we go there at that time, they'll say that. And if we go there at the end, they'll say this. So there's a lot happening, and I'm not sure how much I can cram into the first playthrough, but I'm going to do my best to cram as much in, and I'm going to try and keep them ordered, and I'm going to try and keep them centered. So, like I said, the Talana quest, I'm going to keep all that audio log together. Drowned Hopes, I'll keep all of that together. The base and all of that, I'll keep it all together. My point of all of this is the amount of, even with my extended C drive, the amount of space that this is taking up is quite a lot. and eventually it's going to reach breaking point. So don't be surprised if there's a lot of Apex videos going up. It's basically me thinking that was a great game, I recorded it, but now I need it gone so I can free up space. So I'm going to upload some Apex over this next week. Photo mode obviously is going up, and I'll probably do um, a rare dialogue and then leave it a couple of days and do an Apex, and then leave it a couple of days, do a rare dialogue next week, and then a couple of days, so like maybe like Wednesday Apex, Sunday Horizon, hopefully. Maybe Saturday, depending on how busy I am, basically. Probably Saturday. But yeah, that's basically what's going on. That's the plan. I've said basically way too many times, but it will hopefully clue you in a bit as to why I'm taking my time with this and why, there's a lot happening. And even settlements like this settlement, it says unknown settlement, and the reason is because I completely skirted around it. I avoid entry of it because I don't want to involve myself in the Tanakh anytime soon, because that doesn't tie in with my script. But then at a later date in time, I'll probably have to reload an old save, meaning all of this will go away like it never existed, and start out again to here and see what there's just so much to do. There's a lot to do. And I'm not going to get it all on the first playthrough, so I'm sorry about that. I am going to try my best to, but I won't get it all. But that's why I'm going to do a second and a third playthrough. So if you got anything out of that, I say thank you very much. Thanks for listening to me ramble on. The rare dialogue is still coming. Don't worry about it. I'm got it well in hand. I got my finger on the button. I got enough right now to release 6 weeks of video. I think if I break them down, I might do the base all in one go. And that was about an hour, but at least then it's all done in one go. But everything else I'm going to break down into half an hour chunks, so that it's a little bit more palatable. The base is going to be a big one because that one always is a big one, but I'm going to break them down into a bit more manageable chunks and do 6 weeks of video. And hopefully by the end of that 6 weeks, I will have progressed far enough to get another 6 weeks of video out. So yeah, that's what's going on. And thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. And good luck on the scavenger photo hunts. If you haven't seen this advertised, I'll put the link in the description. This was my video I uploaded a couple of weeks ago. Not too late to get involved if you're thinking, oh, there's only a few days left. Don't worry about it. I'll accept any entry after the time limit. No one wins a prize. We just get to see each other's like cool, awesome videos and cool, awesome photos, which is great. I don't mind, like, if you think, oh, it's too late, I've missed the deadline. Don't worry about it. Um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to release a video on the deadline, and that video is going to have all of my selection and photos in. And then in the comment section below and in the description, I'm going to tag in the videos that have been sent to me already. In fact, I think what I'll do is I'll post a comment saying your video's here, and then underneath just comment, put your gamer tag and your video, or just your video if you're shy. But just pop it in the comment section under your videos here, and then everyone can see your video just underneath, and you can click on these links and go to see other people's and just revel in other people's skill. I'm interested to see what people come out with. Dee's already done his, and I've got to tag that one in when I post, but I'll be interested to see what everyone does with it, because Dee had some really interesting ideas, and I deliberately left them fairly vague, and some of them that I had certain, like, I thought people would do this with it, and then he did something else, like the spooky photo. I posted one of the photo mode competitions was like something spooky, and I thought, let's go with this for spooky. But he took it in a whole other direction, and that's kind of cool to look at that. Anyway, happy photo hunting. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. More rare dialogue to come. I promise. I promise I'll shut up now. All the best. Take care. Goodbye.